Welcome to the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host today, and we are going to be diving in. We're going to be playing around Cruise Ship Manager. It is out today, folks. You can pick it up, grab it, play it, and enjoy. It's a good time. I've got a chance to play this way back in the day for Steam Next Fest, and I get a chance to cover it again here for you guys and show up and, well, give you guys kind of a rundown of what's going on. Have fun, hang out with you guys for about 2 hours, and show you the ropes. So, without any further ado, let's dive on in and begin our adventure. Okay. We're going to turn the tutorials off. The pop-ups I think I'm going to keep on. We're going to go with the normal difficulty, and everything else we're going to keep right down the middle. So, let's do it. By settings and play. Yes, the opening music, while amazing, is very loud and hard to talk over, but that's totally okay. Hello, how's it going, Tome, Mr. Faux Care? How are you on this day? All right, there will still be little pop-ups over here, tips to give you a little hand, even if you decide to not go through the tutorial, but highly advise you to indeed go through the tutorial, as it does kind of give you a rundown of all the things that you can do. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to plan our cruise, essentially decide where our port of call is, and we're going to head on over that way. You'll see up here we have ship services. Does not apply in the very first time because none of the rooms need cleaning, none of the rooms need repairing, nothing is set in stone yet. So cruise planner is our first stop, and we have to start off 2 ports of call, Messina and Athens, and you'll see across the board there are several others that are locked. As you play on through, and it shows you your reputation levels that you need to unlock the various new ones. So it looks like we'll be unlocking this one and probably that one first. Yeah, I believe that is the case. And some of these are going to take us quite a while to get enough points to unlock. That being said, there's also several different sizes of ships, just different ships in general, so you will be able to kind of craft your perfect cruise ship and hopefully populate it with enough customers to pay for the cruise, very important part of it, and enough crew to actually man the cruise and not have it just kind of go down in flames, so to speak, and maybe sometimes quite literally, actually. So, yeah. All right, so the easy start is just to go to Messina first. I do recommend that. The longer trek over there, you might not have enough, what would be the correct phrase here? Money. You're just not going to have enough money to hire and build everything that you want and make it all the way over there, because you won't have enough crew to kind of really cycle in and out of the various different jobs. So, you'll see. You'll see. All right, so we're heading to Messina first. The distance is 949.5 miles. Athens would be almost double that, not quite, but we're going here. It's a little bit easier for us. Our reputation reward will be 148. Our recommended reputation is 88, and recommended ticket price is 112. We're going to try to up that a little bit. So we're going to confirm the cruise. That is now set in stone for us. We can play that fun yet also kind of horrible sound. I like it. It's fine for a one-off, but you play it over and over. All right, this is our current ship. We have stairs, we have an engine room, we have captain's, it's not quarters, it's the bridge, I guess, where the captain goes and does his stuff. You'll see down here, we will be able to upgrade our ships eventually to a variety of different things. I believe we are just a small ship right now. I'm not even sure if we're a Sammy. We might be. We might even be a tiny ship. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out as we go. But as we go to various different ports, there will be options for us to pick and choose a new ship and get a new one, which will be cool, but they're very expensive, so it might take you a while to get there. So generally, the first thing to consider is how, and you can even come back here if you want, how much crew do you technically need to get from point A to point B? When you go to the various different ones, it usually tells you at the start. I don't know once you click through this if it tells you. But it's more based off of your rooms that you're going to have on the ship, of what you actually need for the crew. So, let's take a look at what we have available. I think it makes sense to start with services and or entertainment first, personally. But they tend to want you to start with utilities because you absolutely need these in order to make the ship run and work. So I get it. I get it. I'm going to start with the services so I know what I need. So there's a diner and there's a pub. I think I'm going to put the diner at the back over here. And I think I'm going to put the pub maybe just beneath it? Now, eventually we'll unlock things like, right now we just have stairs, which are very inefficient in this current gen thing because they're so massive. They're all like this. I could have sworn we had smaller stairs before, or maybe it was elevators. I think we had elevators before. Hello, Forgotten. And now we have these stairs, and they're just ginormous. They're so big. All right, what I'm going to do is, I have a plan. It's not necessarily a good plan, but I have a plan. So, we can place down cabins. And one of the things that you can do is you can sort of build what you want. You can like make different floors, different colors if that's your thing. You can build left-sided variants and right-sided variants. You can see here in this little tiny picture. If you click it, it changes the room layout. And you can change it from the light blue to the green to the red. So if you want a little diversity in your rooms, you can absolutely do that. I'm going to make this one the green area up here. They're not going to line up the way I want them to. That's okay. We'll have a slight gap. It'll be okay. I am going to go down here. I'm going to make this red. And I'll make it the other side room. Boom. There we go. Well, that didn't stay red because I changed it afterward. I believe you have to change... Yeah, if you change this, it switches it back to default, so you have to change the color after you choose what side of the room. I figured that out earlier, and then I completely forgot it, because of course I did. Alright, so. Utilities. Stairs, very important. You want stairs. Now, to be clear, there is, as you see, the doors are along the back in the rooms. Behind is actually where the hallways are at. So you don't actually need a space between things for stuff to be able to get to and fro. So they will actually walk behind to get there, which is good. Alright, so we have stairs leading up and over to the next place. And I'm going to have another stairs. I'd like to be able to stack them on top of one another, but it doesn't really work that way, the way the stairs are designed. Like I said, really hope we get elevators at some point, because elevators are fantastic. I don't even see those as available rooms anymore, which has me slightly concerned, but we'll see. Entertainment and services. Perhaps the elevator will be in the services room or something along those lines. I also don't see any like bathrooms or anything else in here, so it could just be this particular port doesn't have those things listed, and maybe in the future they will. So, all right, so we have the pub and we have that. We need to get ourselves a couple more. Well, at least a couple, probably 3 is my guess. Some crew cabins here. I'm going to put them on the ground floor. I don't know if that's necessarily the best idea. So each of the crew cabins, if you hover over it, it tells you you're going to be able to get 3 crew for it. This gives us the option of having up to 9 crew members at this point. So it's going to be very, very useful. Currently, we only have enough for how many passengers per... I think it's 1? Yeah. We only have enough for 3 passengers right now on our current cruise, which is not necessarily the best of things. We more or less have everything else that we need to make this run, so we can basically spend most of the rest of our money just building out additional cabins, really. So, I am going to build the red one up here. Space between, it's right next to the captain. Yeah, it's okay. And then we're going to build some blue boys on this one. Big downside to our current situation, we don't have any bathrooms. It's not necessarily great. And you can see up here, this is how many crew members we have. This is how many work slots are available or required. So we need at least 8 to fill all the slots. We'll have 9, so we'll have one extra person to run around and do things. And then right now we only have 7 passengers that are able to go on this adventure. Each of the cabins cost 1,000 cash monies to get going. So I dare say that we do at least another 1 or 2. And the good thing is, if we do decide to, at the next port, build up the ship a bit more, which we're most likely going to do, we can also move things around. We can hit the move button, and it'll move it versus selling it back, which I think you sell it for less than you paid for. So, a little scary, a little spoopy times there. Alright, I guess we're going to go with maybe one more blue, and then we're going to call it there. Alright, so we don't have a lot of money left, as you can see. But that's okay. When we sell the tickets, we'll actually get a little bit of an influx of money. Alright, so build mode is done. We are going to be able to bring 9 passengers, 9 crew members. So in a fight, the crew members and the passengers, of course, balance out. That's what you need always. No, I'm kidding. Alright, let's go employ some crew members. So from here, you can see all the facilities on your ship and all the different slots that you need to maintain, that you need to hire people for. It's a good idea to go with the most skilled, but again, budgetary constraints might make you do some other things. We'll see. So, I think first up, we should get a captain, and you can hover over, and the captain needs both organization and engineering. Organization being the primary thing for the Capitan. So, our organization is level 3, our engineering is level 4. Diana Cereza, I guess. Not sure how you say that, but she seems to be the number 1 person for the job. We're going to go down to engineering now. And for engineer, we need engineering. Just makes sense. And technically, they could also, Christopher here, could technically also be captain because he's got a little bit in organization. Maybe not the highest, but a little bit. So we're going to hire him for our engineer. Then we move down. The cooks need gastronomy, as do the bartenders. The servers need service and then gastronomy, and so on and so forth. So, gastronomy, a big part of what we're doing here. Right now, wages are 135. We still need a lot of people, though. So, gastronomy. This one's service and gastronomy, so this is a good server. Maybe a good bartender, actually. Yeah, not great. Yeah, we've hired 7 out of 9, so we just need, I guess, the highest gastronomer. And neither of them have any service going on. Alright, well, I suppose. Jean, join us. And at this point, we can just hire the cheapest person that we can find because that's what we want. It will put us over, but again, once we get tickets, we'll have enough money. So Raphael Orange joined the team. Alright, I like it. Let's go to the ticket. Now, they don't get immediately paid, which is also nice. Alright, and this is our ticketing information here. So you'll see destination, the difficulty, the goal. The advertised length is 1 day, 13 hours to get there. And our reputation reward is going to be 291, which I think was actually lower before. So I'm not really sure why it's a bit higher here. Not complaining, though. We're going to advertise with some flyers and a newspaper ad. That's $500 in and of itself. But once we start selling the tickets, I think it's going to be fine. I'm going to jack up the price to 10% higher. For the normal ticket, 12% for the all-inclusive. I'm going to put 4 tickets in that pool. So if we're selling 9 tickets, 4 of them will be all-inclusive tickets. So it's going to be quite a bit more expensive. Then there's the VIP ticket. We can only put 1 of those in the pool. We're absolutely going to do it. That's going to be 112 as well. So, fairly good deal. But you know what? It's there. So that's 5 tickets that will be outside the normal realm and 4 tickets that will be normal. So a little backwards from what you would normally expect. You would expect there to be more normal tickets sold than the VIP and the all-inclusive, but That's fine. And we have to hope that we actually can sell all the tickets. I believe we will be able to no matter what, but let's just see. And indeed we did. All right. So that just earned us straight up before we even set off onto our adventure $24.95, which should be enough to pay all of our employees and get us from point A to point B. We have some resources that we can pick up before we go, essentially fuel and food, or provisions and, do they call it fuel? Fuel, yeah. So, yeah, we need the provisions for the various things that revolve around food, like the pub and, of course, eating at the diner, and, of course, fuel to get from point A to point B. There is a lot of fuel spent doing these things, just so you know. All right. And I am going to spend a little bit on stuff. I'm going to get 150 more provisions. Bye. And I'm going to get 1,000 more gas. Bye. So, we're leaving with $20.95. Now, we're going to be setting prices and stuff inside of the cruise for the diner and for the pub. So anytime they go there, they're going to spend money, and we're going to get that money directly, and it's going to keep us going. So at the end of the cruise, theoretically, we're going to be with a slightly higher monetary situation than we are right now. All right, so once you've gone through all of these things, you can back out and go back to the harbor, and at this point, you can set sail. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We can no longer modify anything. And the cruise planner and the build mode are locked already at this stage. So we say yes. And we begin our journey into the great blue ocean. All right, so I'm going to pause right away. Hit spacebar to pause. Then you have normal time, 2x, 4x, sorry, and 8x. So you can definitely speed things along. And then you see the happiness gauge. Of course, you have your crew, your passengers, the percentage you are for your journey. We're just starting off, so we're 1%. And then you have little things that'll pop up here, like no captain on the bridge, which means bad Juju Magumbo. So we need to get that going. And of course, all of the other work slots also are not assigned just yet. So we must go make that a thing. So you could at the very start, just go here and start doing the captain and doing all the other stuff. Or you come down here to management, and you can see all the various different things. Okay, so you can scroll with your mouse wheel here to change what's going on there. All right, got it. So once again, you can filter, and I'm going to do so because I don't remember exactly who I had for what. As time goes on, I will start remembering. Oh, yeah, organization. That's what we need. All right. Were you the best organizer? I felt like you weren't, but maybe. Organization and engineering. I thought you were the last guy that I hired. Yeah, it was Diana that we were going to bring into the organization's 3. Oh, okay, you're slightly further. Okay, I understand. But she's better suited for the captain role, so we're going to give her the captain role. We need an engineer, so we're going to go here to engineering. And Christopher, you're our 3. You're our 3. All right. I believe Jean Cherry was going to be... He was going to be our extra person. So, not sure what I'm going to do with him. We'll figure it out. All right, we do need our cooks. So, gastronomy is now up at the top. Cook number 1. Iris is cook number 2. Raphael Orange is going to be bartender number 1. We're going to skip Jean Cherry again. You're going to be our service individual, our server, Patrick. Welcome. And then who we have? Klaus over here. Klaus. All right, Klaus is going to hang out over here. And that's everybody except our final bartender, which I believe is going to be Benedito Emi something another. Yeah. Nope, actually, that's not very good. Your service, I think Jean Cherry just jumped ahead of you. Yeah, he did. Look at that. So that means that Benedetto is our free person that we're going to utilize to do stuff. Now, we could get away with not having any of these people do anything. Or sorry, not having an extra person to do any of the extra stuff. But I think we're fine. What's going on here? No cap. I know. He'll be there. All right. People just immediately teleported and got to where they need to go. So good for them. Except the captain. Apparently the captain has to run up and do his job, manual styles with the Z. All right. So folks are starting to move around and do some stuff. Oh, one other thing before we start, I should have done this first. Going to the diner and the pub, we can go here and we can change the quality of the food, which I'm going to increase because I'd like to get some extra happiness out of this. And you can jack up the food prices. I'm going to add an extra 5% on everything. You could, if you wanted to increase happiness at the start, or at the end of or at any time in the middle, have a free service going on. And folks can come and get food and so on and so forth. That is a thing I believe I've seen. I've been on 2 cruises. The first one wasn't so bad. The second one, I was seasick the entire time. It was not good for me. I did not enjoy myself. It was miserable. I pretty much spent 90% of it in my room not feeling well. It wasn't good. I do not recommend, if you get seasick, a cruise. Well, it depends. Again, the first time I went on a cruise, the boat wasn't going up and down like 25 feet in the front and the back. So it wasn't as bad. The second cruise, it was pretty bad. And it wasn't like overly choppy water either. It's like the stabilizers didn't work or something. I don't know what to tell you. It was just unfortunate for me. Other people were fine, so it was just me and my weak little tummy. All right, we're gonna go 5% here. Increase the quality once again, and we'll have a happy hour point. So we want to use these things to increase the happiness, both happy hour and whatever this was called. Oh yeah, the buy one get one free. Before we get through the entirety of the cruise. So if you're getting close to the the final destination, I also like that we have a pirate flag that we're flying. That's a little creepy. So, and then as you zoom into each of these individual places, they all have different kind of musics and things that are going on. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. All right, let's let the cruise begin. Let the people sit and eat and drink and be merry. Unfortunately, at this particular moment, we have no entertainment, and he's just gonna chill there until he's needed. So, any of the disastrous things that do decide they want to pop up will most likely pop up here to allow us to go and deal with any of the things that are coming along. Beds will break, various things will actually break and have issues, and on top of all that, we'll also get dirt and grime and junk. Fires will break out. So, Benedito is really going to be an important individual. We can also have other folks just go and solve the issues as well. There's random stuff. That was a raft flying by. But if they happen to be working at a specific place, say this thing bursts into flames, or maybe it gets dirty and we want to clean it up, but we don't feel like having him run all the way up there to do it, we can shut down this thing, and the folks, you can have one of these two actually go and clean it. But you have to actually turn off the power or the room for them to actually stop their job to do it. I don't know if you can clean it with the other individual. I'll have to try it. So after they've been to the pub, they don't quite have their sea legs as well as they used to. They tend to wobble a little bit. All right, we're going to speed things up to probably 4x for a little bit, see if anything exciting or unexciting happens. The unexciting things are the better things. Now, by the time we get done with this cruise, our crew is going to be quite burnt out and exhausted. So there's a few different schools of thought when that comes to that. Maybe when you get to the port of call, you just hire a new crew so you can continue on. But, we'll see. Will we be to design the cruiser in the future? You can build the various different rooms inside. This is the current design that I've gone with what I had available. The various different rooms and things you'll be able to pick up. There are several preset cruise ships available that you'll be able to purchase, and they'll be like larger sizes, different layouts, and things of that nature. So you basically can more or less build the entire interior. I think certain things have to stay in place, like you're not able to move this. You're not able to move the captain's quarters, I don't think, or the bridge, excuse me. But pretty much, and the engine room, I think, all have to stay where they're at. Pretty much everything else, I think, is fine. You can move everything else around inside. So you won't be able to design like the outside of the ship that I'm aware of. I don't think there's any thoughts or ideas or concepts to make that a reality. But all the interior rooms, short of the few that are required, like the entry point, the bridge, and the actual engine room, are all pretty much completely up for grabs, and you can pick and choose what you want where you want it, and you can move them around. Just be aware that if you are running stairs, that you have to do kind of overlaps. Like, you can't just do like 2 stairs stacked on top of each other. It's not going to work. You have to do like I did here, or you could even put it like at the end over here. Like, there are things you can do, but it has to be like this floor and this floor. And then it can't be this floor and like the next floor. It has to be this floor attached to the bottom of this one somewhere, and then the top floor. So you still have to work within the rules of what you're doing, but it's all good. The elevators are good and bad. The elevators are much smaller and allows you to go between floors much easier, but you also get the bottleneck. You get the jam going on. So stairs, while big, bulky, and a little awkward to place, give you a little bit more, I don't know, freedom, I guess. Because you don't have to worry about, like, I have to wait for the elevator to go all the way to the top floor and then back down before I can get on. Especially if you have a crewman that has to go and do something. So, I said, while I don't particularly like the stairs in many ways, it is safer because the stairs are always available, always open. I like to try to keep my traversal methods as close to each other as possible. Maybe I could have moved this over here, and then this over here, and it would have worked out slightly better, and it would have been like, boop, boop, like just straight diagonal. But with, I didn't know how much room we would have left over. Quite a bit, in fact. But I think if we get like large cabins, we'll be able to do something with like a large cabin here, and then it works out just perfectly. So we'll see. All right, we're about 38% through. We'll speed things up again. Keep moving. I like the dancing fish on the wall. It's nice. Drunk person hanging out on the deck. All right, nothing terrible has happened yet. That's pretty much means a fire's about to break out any second. Whenever you say something like that, you're just asking for trouble. All right, Hey, one of our people's skills leveled up. Aha, we have a dirty room. It's time to clean the dirt with you. The only guy who hasn't had a job yet to do. So he's going to run on in there. He's going to kick the door down. No, it's actually in the hallway behind. You already cleaned it up. Look at that. Mad skills. All right, I think at this stage, we're going to go ahead and we are going to start happy hour. We'll give it a little bit of time. And I'm going to run the diner on top of it as well. All right, as they leave, we're going to wait until we see people starting to come toward the diner. And once we see people coming toward the diner, we're going to go ahead and we're going to kick the buy one, get one free situation going. All right, I think our first person's coming to the diner. And we're starting a buy one, get one free. Doing okay. Nothing terrible has happened. People are super happy about the special events that are active. And these are just telling us that there's special events active. Happy hour just ran out. Now you'll start to see near the end of the cruise here, our people are running on empty themselves. All of our crewmen are pretty exhausted. So, like I said, when you get to the new port of call, it's kind of a good idea, maybe, to ditch your entire crew and just get a new one that are rested and ready to go. I don't know that that's necessarily the best plan of all time, But it's probably what I'm going to do, because again, it's not like you keep them, and then when you get rid of them, you have to pay them severance that I'm aware of. So it just kind of makes sense to keep cycling them. But as they level up, I don't know if they stay at the port or not. There's certain things I'm still not 100% certain. I'd like to keep them though. So the alternative is then you start moving people to various different roles. So like you would put the captain on something that wasn't using engineering or organization, like entertainment, or maybe put them on cleaning, or just let them rest, which would mean that we would need more crew rooms, and we hire more crew, and then we can kind of tag in and out who we need. You developer could design the ships like those with entire possible hulls, etc. Well, I imagine that you know, that the folks have various different things in mind, and they will be putting out the. Well, they've already, you know, the game's launching today, so they're already putting out pretty much most of what they want. I'm not sure if there's going to be future updates. Most likely any kind of bug fixes or things, and possibly content coming down the line. But we'll have to see. We'll see how folks respond to it, and what's coming, and how much folks are enjoying the game. But I think you start with this ship, and I think there are 6 total variants from various different sizes. I think like 2 different types of ships and 3 different sizes. So maybe 6 ships or 7 ships in total. I'm not sure if this one counts as like, I don't know if this is the Sammy or what. But I think this is more about managing the ship. It is cruise ship manager as opposed to cruise ship mechanic or cruise ship builder. So I'm not sure that the building side of things is necessarily the main focus here, as opposed to keeping customers happy and, you know. Ooh, that box was jumping above the waves there. Keeping the folks happy, keeping the crew doing what they're doing, and getting from port to port. You still, again, build the entire inside, essentially. Oh. What would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do? See, we got the drunken sailor going there. Good times. Alright, so folks aren't necessarily super hungry right now, and that's okay. We are done with our cruise. We have made it! And our career leveled up. Seems like you got the basic stuff. That's more Irish than pirate.
Arr, seems like you got the basics down. We might make a sailor out of ye yet.
Something along those lines. It's morning. I don't have my gravel ready to go. All right, and we unlocked a new harbor, the Dubrovnik. Looks like the resource market is for the provisions is $1.90 and 19 cents for the fuel. Crew members that are available to hire are 10, and these are the various special rooms that you can get there. Gender-neutral restrooms, large cabin left and large cabin right, and a gym if we were to go to Dubrovnik. I like it better that way. All right, so we get to see how we did. Our final happiness was exceeding the goal, which is really good. Provisions, we used 298 out of the 800 we had, and we used almost half of our fuel. So we're going to definitely have to grab a lot of extra stuff there. Stellar was the final result. Our reputation went up not just to like 182 or the 293. It went up 331. We got 2,000 from all the various foods and services that we provided on the cruise, and an extra 3,000. I am not sure if DLC is planned for the future at this point. No one mentioned it to me, so I don't want to say yes or no, because I really don't know. I do apologize to I do apologize. All right, and we made it to our first our first successful cruise. We have 7,000 cash monies plus all the stuff that's available on the ship now. And we're going to be able to go in and change out some stuff. But before we do any of that, we want to go and start our cruise plan. We unlocked this. So this is an option for us. And we also have the possibility to go to Athens as well. There's a small ship available there. There's no ship available up at Dubrovnik. And we also have the pub and the fitness room and 5 different crew members that could be hired at that place. So if we want to go that route, we totally can. The fuel is way cheaper at Athens. I think we're going to go to... I like the idea of getting the large cabin, though. Let's see. Difficulty is super easy. It's less than a day. Athens is a little bit more than a day. The difficulty is a little bit harder. I think we're going to go to Dubrovnik first. I really like the idea of getting the larger cabins. So I think we're going to do that. Okay. We're going to confirm the cruise. So that is the plotted course that we're going to be going. Reputation reward. Alright. We're going to go into build mode. And we're going to try to... Now, to be fair, this is a mess. This is not a pretty ship. I didn't do a wonderful design. But we have the basics and we have the space, so it works. Alright, here we have the stairs. We have the crew cabin. There's no entertainment buildings available. There is a diner available, but we already have a diner, so there's no point in that. And then the cabins. So no new rooms are available in this particular situation, which is fine, but we have a little bit more capital to play with here. So we can, in fact, get ourselves a few extra cabins. To get ourselves a few extra people. I would like to make this green. Alright, so we're now manning 12 passengers. I can probably get one more. And I am going to do as I suggested earlier. I might do some maneuverings here in a minute, but for right now, we're going to do it this way. Oh, that's right. Crew cabins are super expensive. I forgot. They're 2,000. So we can basically bring an extra 3 members at this point that could potentially help us cycle people in and out. So we'll see. All right. So let's see if we can't get the stairs the way I want them. So here's your movement. I'm just going to put this down here for right now, and this over here for right now as well. Move the stairs closer. Move this down here. I'm not selling, and that's a key difference and an important one. Oh, no. I don't think we have... Oh, we have the room. I can stay there, actually. All right. So there, now the stairs are all connected in a nice little diagonal thing. I think that's fine. I should not have made this up here green, but that's okay. What's done is done. Okay, green there. I'm gonna move this one here. And I'll move this over here. And technically, if we want to make it a little bit nicer, I mean, I don't know if it's technically nicer, but a little bit of a variety here, actually. Let's do it this way. And change kind of what the rooms look like a little bit here. Just kind of mix it up so it's not all the same room exactly one after another. They have a little bit of a variety, a little variant going on. And boom. There you go. I think that looks a little bit better. And again, we have more space, but right now we're gonna let it go. We had 9 passengers before, now we have an additional 5, so we'll be able to make a bit more money that way. And we have a little bit of extra crew. We're gonna go here to crew employment. And we are going to bring on 3 more people. I don't know if our folks get to rest between cruises. I'm hoping that they do. But as you see over here, if they did, it's not much of a rest. They're in the yellow already. They were in the orange. They're in the yellow now. So we should probably grab a few folks. This guy's pretty good, Robert Marmello. He's good at gastronomy and service, so we're going to go ahead and hire him. I'm going to go ahead and hire another gastronomer. And then I need an engineer or organizer. Let's go with engineering. Let's see, whomst we have? Engineering 3. We have one that fulfills both. Deborah, Coconut. All right, Deborah's gonna join the squad. All right, we have all 12 people. We'll have to send folks to various different things. Let them rest if they can. Let them do jobs they're maybe not great at to rest up the ones that they've already utilized. It's gonna work out. The world map is what you can see on the cruise planner. This is the world map that we're working with. These are the various different ports that we have unlocked, and you can't see it now because we've already selected this and confirmed it, but you can actually see all these various different black pins that will all be unlocked as we get various different levels of prestige or reputation, as it were. So this one unlocks once we got 200. I think it's this one unlocks at 700, and right now I don't actually have any idea what our prestige is at from this screen, at least. Let's go back to the harbor real quick. Doesn't seem to show us. That's okay. Oh, it's right here. Sorry, I'm blind. All right, 431. So at 700, we'll unlock another port. I am gonna. Oh, we gotta sell tickets. I'm gonna actually have our ship cleaned and repaired as well. Alright, so we have additional tickets that we can throw into the mix. I am going to do the billboard ad as well. I think I'm going to keep the prices where they're at, but I am going to, of course, increase the pool that I can. And hopefully we sell all 14 at this point. Sell tickets. Oh. Oh. I can't sell tickets and advertise. Oh, no. Because I went so low on the money. Oh. I wonder if we get away with the, I really want this crew thing. Well, let's see what happens if we don't advertise. Never did before. I was hoping we'd have enough to do that still, but let's see what happens. Oh, this might be terrible. Ah. Nope, we're good. People are starving for entertainment at this point. This is not always going to be the case. Alright, so we made 36.39, which is great. So we have a little bit of capital to play with once again. I am going to go to the resource market. I'm going to get a bit more fuel. Maybe another 2,000 this time. That should get us through where we're at now. And provisions, we're going to go probably with just another 200. So I think we'll be... Oh, you combined the two. Ah, I see. All right, that's fine. We need more fuel anyway. I don't think the price is the worst. So, it's fine. All right. And that's pretty much that. Let's go ahead and get the cleaning services. Oh, no, nothing. I guess they didn't get dirty enough for us to be able to enact this. Which is slightly disconcerting, but we'll be alright. Alright, and how's it going, Merrick? Welcome to the stream. I guess that means that nothing was to the point where it was dirty enough and nothing was broken enough for us to be able to use these, which means that that's all going to happen on this particular cruise. It'll be fine. Sure, it'll be fine. Yeah, we're ready. Let's begin the adventure. I'm sure nothing bad will happen, except for everything bad that will happen. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to quickly pause. And is anyone assigned yet? Good, no one's assigned. So we have to... Oh, wait. I take that back. People are assigned. All right, so we need to fiddle with stuff. What can you do? You can technically work as a server. So Diana, what are you doing here? How about we take the server out of here? And you are now no longer the captain. That's kind of a big demotion, so sorry about your luck, but it is what it is. Engine room, what do you got for me, Christopher? What skills do you bring to the table, sir? You're really good at service, too. All right, guess what? You're no longer working on the engine. You're also doing something different. All right, cool. So let's get rid of. That's fine. That's fine. So the twos. All right. Let's see. Who do we have available right now that we could utilize? Oh, you're just terrible at everything, aren't you, buddy? You're okay at service. You could have been a server too. You're okay at safety. Robert's really good at cooking. We should definitely make him one of the cooks. Or he could have been good as a bartender. All right, now who did we displace from the diner? Should have checked that out first. Iris is at the diner right now. I mean, we'll be able to figure it out. All right, what skills do you bring to the table? You could be the new captain. Iris, welcome to captainhood. You got promoted. All right, you. Ooh, engineering, diligence. Maybe you can just become Klaus. You can become our favorite friend. Our sit around and put out fires and every other horrible thing that's gonna happen. Patrick. Kind of engineering. I sort of want to put you there, but it's not great. Might put you in engineering. We'll see. I do need another cook, though. All right, let's go back up to diner. I'm looking for the person who burned through their... Okay, so you're there, you're there. Actually, let's look at bartender. How about that? Let's look at the pub. So, what can you do? Level 2 engineering. You could have been a captain, too. What do you have? Just not a lot of anything. Alright. Did any of the... No, they all burned through everything. Okay, so let's take a look at who we have and see what we can do with them. Gastronomy's not great. Service is... yeah. Gastronomy, you will work, sir. Your service is bad, so let's put you as a cook. We do need an engineer. Is your engineering? Good, your engineering's good. Alright, put you there. The Mediterranean vibe for what we're roaming around and we're doing. It's always good. Alright, Roberto. Need somebody else who can handle the bartending. Most of the people were already in the food situation, so... well, we can tag them in and out. We'll start with Jean or Jean and Raphael, and then we'll tag other people in as we go. I think that'll work out okay. And yeah, I think that's fine. All right, let's go take a look over here. I think we're gonna have a lot of cleaning and other issues that we're gonna have to deal with. So, price is set already at the 5% higher. I'm okay with the quality being where it's at. And I believe the pub is going to be in the same situation. What are we looking at for the actual room cleanliness and all that stuff? You see the durability. It's not just really... Okay. Could fix... I guess we're just going to have to wait till stuff breaks down. There's no point in preemptively fixing some of these things. Alright, well, let's let the cruise begin. Teleport to your spots, and then my crew member... Alright, who are you guys? I need to know. Klaus, Robert, and Benedetto, once again, just chilling with his questionable skills. And the captain is captaining. It's fine. And we're on our way. This is actually a much quicker cruise, by the way. So things are going to be going a bit faster. In fact... I think after this batch of people come through, the next time I see folks moving in to do... Oh, there we go. Alright, Robert. Actually, Benedetto, go. Put out the fire. I believe in the you that believes in not having horrible things happen. Are you freaking out because of the fire? Nope, you're just having a good time. All right, cool. See, it's fine. Nothing bad happened. You guys saw nothing. Well, we should probably fix that too. Guess what? That's what you're doing now. Our engine's about to break down. That's probably not great for us. Ta-da! Oh, you thought you were done. You're not done yet. Sorry. You are the go-to fix everything and hope the world doesn't end person. All right, our pub people are getting pretty tired. We're gonna let them go for a little bit longer. Oh, okay. Here we go. This is gonna be happy hour starting now. I'm going to slow it down a little bit here. We're about 55% of the way through. We're going to switch these guys out here soon. After the patrons come on through, and we're going to... I'll wait a little longer. I think... How far are we along in the happy hour? We're halfway through. All right, I think we're going to kick this on as well now. And we're going to get buy one, get one free meals. Everything else seems to more or less be going pretty well. And as the patrons stagger out to whatever they're going to do next, we're going to swap these boys out. I hope. All right, we're just going to do it now. Okay, so... Let's do it from the management side of things. We're going to go to the pub. We definitely need to switch these folks. They are about to tap out and be very, very sad. So bartender, sorry. So that's Raphael and Jean. Oh, you're ready to go. Gastronomize, my sir. Gastronomize yourself. All right, and then Patrick. You got some gastronomy. You're still not very good at things. Yeah. Just throw Klaus in there. Why not? This actually worked out better than I thought it was going to, so this is really cool. So just having a few people to be able to, like, sit and back up and just, like, relax for a little bit longer gets them back up and running really quickly. Like, when you go to the port, you get a little bit, but then it kind of all falls apart. Have some ideas regarding weather activities and storms, but they didn't make it into the initial build of the game. That's fair. There's generally enough. Again, they're giving us slow balls at the start here. You know, nice easy pitches so we can hit it and feel good and succeed. But there are a lot of chaotic things that happen, and a lot of stuff breaks, and a lot of things that you're just gonna have to deal with. So I think the initial idea was to allow you to wrap your head around that before introducing even more chaotic and crazy things. All right, but so far, yeah, this has been pretty easy, pretty good. I mean, a couple fires here and there, maybe some dirt and vomit on the ground, but you know, for the most part, pretty good. People seem to be happy. We made a decent amount of money, and we're about 85% through our current. Aha! We have a dirty bed or a broken bed. A little bit of both, actually. Clean. We're gonna throw you out there to do that, and I'm also gonna throw you out there to fix it. Good luck. We're all counting on you. But yeah, in general, things have gone pretty well. I like the stairs being a little closer together. There's a few little gaps that we're not able to utilize this way, but that's okay. I could potentially... No, I think this is still... I like this the best. Unless, I guess, if stuff is going on over here, that could be bad. But, in general, it's pretty close to the crew quarters, and people can just run on through. I think it's nice. Alright, and we are donezo. I think we succeeded and exceeded our expectations once again, which is very nice. All right. Reputation is 225, higher than it was before, and we got an additional 3,000 bonus. Our provisions and our fuel we did not burn through anywhere near as much as we did in our first cruise, which makes sense because the first one was a bit of a further distance. It was a 1 day and 16 hours versus a 22-hour cruise, so quite a bit better. And let's go dive in, and here we can do room repairs now. We'll do that right off the bat. So that's something we're not going to have to deal with once we set sail again. I don't know how much we need to fiddle with the crew at this point. We'll probably do some more finagling just like we did at the start, but I don't think we need to necessarily fire anyone. If we do, maybe we fire the guy who's been putting all the stuff out, because he's just not really had any extra chances to get skills. But, you know, maybe we keep him. Maybe we keep him. I was going to get another cabin so we could have more crew to swap in and out, which could work because, again, gastronomy is a big part of what we're doing. But now I'm not really sure that I want to do that. So we'll see. All right, let's plan our next cruise. We can go back to Messina, or we can go to Athens. I believe I want to go to Athens. So we're going to head there. It's a 1 day, 8-hour cruise. We'll get a lot of reputation gains. At 700, I believe we unlock... Oh, it's not that one. Is it this one? It's this one. We unlocked this one. I had them backwards. So that's a little short jaunt there that we can do, and then we can, of course, continue to go back and forth and forward and back and so on and so forth. Should be nice. And as you see, some of these are pretty high, pretty outrageous, but when you start doing these larger locations, like if you go from Barcelona to Athens, for instance, or to whatever this place is, I apologize for not knowing, it's going to be a much higher gain, so you're going to be able to get through these much quicker. What does the percentage up here mean? Huh. Oh, probably your career level up is probably what that's referring to. All right, well, I say we confirm the cruise. Again, we have a little bit of money to play with, but it's going to go quick, so we'll see. All right, so there's some unfortunateness that we're going to have to deal with now, because I believe we have additional things that we can do. A gym, for instance, which means that we're going to have to start moving... Oh, and the large cabins. Oh, I like it. So that means that we... Oh, boy. We could put the gym at the bottom, I suppose, though. Yeah, I don't hate that. All right, let's try that. Let's start with the gym. How much is the gym? Oh, my goodness. Ooh. Is that 16,000? We definitely can't afford the gym. I just want to see if it'll let us place it. No, it's not going to let us place it. Aw, that's sad. I was really hoping we'd have made more. That's all right. The gym would have been a nice addition, but that's okay. The large cabins allow us to have 2 crew members, and they're only slightly larger than the current ones are. So move that down here. We are going to get 1 large cabin. We'll say left side. That's fine. Ooh, it's bigger than I remember. I thought that was the perfect size. Aww. That's unfortunate. It will fit there, though. There we go. I guess we're not going to spend a tremendous amount of money this time around, then. Oh, it's a lovely blue, too. Nice. I think maybe we... can fit another large cabin up there. I say a tremendous amount of money. We still spent a lot of money to do that. You know what? We'll even give you a little bit of extra privacy. A little space there. A space between. Alright, I think that works. And that gives us a total of 18 passengers now available. I'm not going to spend any more now that we have much to spend. And we can at least still do some advertisement, hopefully. So it was very, very fortunate that we still got everybody despite our advertising last time around. I don't know that I necessarily want to... I mean, we should get rid of this guy. he's done what he could, and I appreciate his service, but I think we're firing him. Sorry, man. I think we need more astronomy folks to do stuff, like Heinz Ribes here. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna go to tickets. The pool is now even larger, which allows us to do a bit more. I'm gonna move the normal price up to 114. I'm gonna leave the others the same. Make those normies pay more. Yeah. Alright, so that's 12 out of 8. It's still weird. I feel like the balance is off. I like it. I like the balance being off because we make more money. But you would think that more normal tickets would sell than the VIP and the all-inclusive. However, I suppose the all-inclusive is a normal ticket plus extra stuff. Does it tell us anywhere specifically what that involves? Because to me, the all-inclusive means that you don't pay for any of the food services or anything else. Like, that's all included, all-inclusive. So you're there. The VIP means you have the same thing, probably. And also you get, like, better rooms and, like, priority service and things of that nature. So I'm not sure if any of that is, like, factored in. Because technically, you could maybe make more by having normal tickets and less all-inclusive. Because people will spend more buying the food. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But those are my thoughts. As scattered as they may or may not be. Alright, we're going to go with the newspaper ad, and we're going to go with the flyers. Let's see how much that would cost. Just a bit too much. Maybe we don't do the flyers? I think we're going to be okay. We're not going to do the billboard. Alright, let's see what we got. Here we go! Alright, good. See, people demanded our cruise. Our cruise line is, cruise line's killing it. People want what we're putting out there. And they want the expensive tickets, too, so... It works. Alright, so we made 56, 52. We could play around a bit more if we wanted to. Or getting what we got, we needed to get that in order to have the extra people. So we could have almost afforded the gym if we did it this way. It's fine. Or we did it the other way. Alright, resource market. I think I'm going to go with 200 food and 3,000 gas. I think I'm going to do more gas. I think I'm going to do 5,000 gas because I think the gas prices here are very, very cheap. Buy. Alright, and I think I'm going to do 200 more food. Alright, I think that's fine. So we still have 45.97 that we're going in, which is more than we've had before, which is great. Alright. Wait, there were restrooms? Oh no, I missed the restrooms. Where were the restrooms at? Oh, I really want to go back in. Oh no. Darn it. I could have sworn I looked at everything, but I guess I missed the restrooms. Ah, oh well. Sorry, people. You got to hold it for over a day. Or just, you know, hang off the back of the ship and, you know, do what you do. It's fine. I don't remember where it shows whether or not, or like if you want to buy a ship. Maybe it's in build mode, and it's at the bottom. I think that's where it's at. All right, either way, we're all set up and ready to go for our next adventure. And, yeah, let's do it. Oh boy. All right. Ready to go. Let's see what our crew is looking like. Also, we can see all the passengers and their happiness and stuff. I haven't really gone into this, but you can see their happiness and I don't know what is this? Their needs state. Yeah, they probably want to have a little bit of bladder control. I mean, they just, you know, that's fine. We don't care about their bladders. It's fine. It's totally okay. All right, so Capitan. What are we looking at for the captain here? Who's our hello? Oh, it's on the bridge. I don't know why there you are. It's Iris. What do you oh, you're feeling pretty good, Iris. Alright, I think we're gonna leave Iris on that. Alright, what about our engineer? Stop it. Stop it, brain. Don't click the wrong things here. All right, engineer looks good too. I bet our diner staff. They're okay. Everybody's recovered. I don't know why they're so happy this time around, but I'm not complaining. So we do have a. He's just a better captain, honestly. But he's also a decent chef or cook. He's a really good captain. What is that gonna do? Decreases fuel usage. I think we're fine on that. Same thing with you. You guys are really, really good. Or Jean and Raphael. Yeah, Raphael's pretty good too. For he's good as a bartender. Actually, I think that's his best bet. Let's just take a look at the diner. We should probably swap some of these folks out. I think I'm gonna put Diana actually on the engineering cycle. Who's our current engineer? Engine room. Deborah, get out of there. Diana, head on over there. Let's get you to work on that. You were the captain at one point, so you're kind of moving all over the ship. That's fine. Service. Yeah, we'll let Jean do what Jean wants to do. Diner, engine room. Diner. Astronomy and service. Is Christopher the server, or is he? Yes, he is. Okay, I think he's fine where he's at. I actually think everybody's pretty much okay, to be honest. I don't think we really need to do much. Klaus. It's not bad. You would, again, would be better as let's send Klaus to there. Let him do his yob, and then we go over here. Is it Raphael's got his gastronomy on point? Let's get Raphael down there. And then Robert, gastronomy and service. Yep, you're good. Yeah, I think everybody's good. All right, let's go. Let's get it. What's going on in the pub? Now, what I'd like to do in the next spot, if we have the money and we don't need to spend it on stuff. Oh, people were unhappy up here. I'd like to try to upgrade some of the rooms. We haven't done any room upgrades yet. So that's something we could do. They're going to be nicer and just better in general. So definitely something I'd like to try. Oh, that's lovely. Wow, where's the drunken sailor? Drunken sailor early in the morning. Hey ho, what up she right? All right, sorry. You got to get the drunken sailor every once in a while. I'm just saying. All right. Speaking of which, is this gonna explode anytime soon? Nope. We're good. Everybody's roaming around. He's wobbling. Oh, what's going on? Oh, the captain. You got dirty quarters. All right. Who's the new guy that we're gonna do everything? Patrick, what do you got for me, buddy? Safety. You're kind of mediocre. Service isn't too bad. What do you got? You're a little bit better. You're good at entertainment and engineering. I think Christopher's got the right of way here. Okay, Deborah. Yeah, no, I think you're the winner, Patrick. You are our schleb to schlebify things. Get to schlebin'. Get to cleaning the dirt, the grime, and the junk. Hey, Jung, how's it going? All right, everything. Well, most things are. Oh, something's broken. Where is the broken thing? Right in front of me. The slow zoom in. I love that. That was great. All right, Patrick. You should fix this and clean it. I wonder if one overrides the other if he does both. He cleaned and now he's fixing. All right, good. I think it would be nice to have someone you could set as like the designated auto fixer. I thought that was the thing that was supposed to exist. I could have sworn I remember that being something that was talked about. But at times it would definitely lower your ability to do stuff. Or maybe there's a specific room that allows that. That could always be the possibility, too. Because, again, I played this back on Next Fest, I think was one of the last times I played it. And, you know, stuff has changed quite a bit since then. And, of course, this is the full launch of the game. So we're starting, you know, in the early stages of the game as opposed to a slice of the game from further along. So, good stuff. All right, oh, we're pretty close. We gotta bust this out like right now. I'm gonna do them both back to back. You can either get drink or you can get food. Go, fight it out amongst yourselves. Oh, good God, what's going on down here? Patrick, you're needed to do cleaning stuff. I thought there was like a body there too for a minute. I was like, oh my goodness. Nope, it's all good. With all these drunk people wobbling around. Alright, our Capitan is a bit tired. I think we can probably replace the captain. I don't know that that's a good idea, because the captain still has to move up there. It will slow the ship down, though, so that maybe isn't the worst plan. Alright, what are we looking at here, Capitan? Iris, you just not feeling it? Alright, I think Heinz was going to be our guy. Oh yeah, Heinz is our boy to replace you. Alright, you're out. Heinz, you're in, buddy. Get up there, take us into port, show us what you got. Oh, he just teleported up there. Great, it's fantastic. What's this? Countdown until next crew salary. Don't do it! Don't pay them! They don't deserve... No, I'm kidding, it's fine. Oh, and some of the rest of our crew is starting to falter a bit. That's okay, though. I think maybe replacing them now is maybe the better call. That way, they're going to be ready to go. Yeah, let's do that. That way, everybody's set for like the next cruise, and the little bit of time that they're in there doing the job, they'll wear down a little bit of their endurance. But when they rest at the port, they're going to be good to go again. So I think it's going to be great. Got to be late or early for you. Yeah, it's all good, Yoon. Thanks for stopping in and checking this out. Appreciate you. All right, so it looks like our servers are the ones that are a bit tired. All right, Deborah, what do you got for me? Deborah's okay at service. I guess we'll throw her in there. All right, and then Patrick, you're really good at service. Throw you in there, buddy. Which means... Wasn't he was my go-to guy. Oh, no. We're going to need somebody else to do other things. Curses, foiled again. Oh, foiled again. I didn't want to open that. All right, now we need food peeps. Astronomy. Perfect. Iris, you're tired of being the captain. You can be a bartender. Astronomy, not going to work. Not going to work. Christopher, I guess you're doing this, buddy. Welcome. All right, who's my go-to? If something bad happens, they're all pretty tired. I guess Robert. We're gonna go with Robert. Roberto. So the waves are gentle, but if you put it at like 4x, it does wiggle quite a bit at times. But yeah, it hasn't affected me, and I'm very, very prone to seasickness, so... So I'm grateful that it doesn't seem to affect me in any way. Yeah, I spent a, like, 4-day, 5-night cruise or something, basically in my room the whole time. It was awful. Oh, and here's another thing. If you spend 4 or 5 days in your room being sick the entire time, don't go when you get to the final port of call before you return to, you know, your starting location. Don't decide it's a good idea to go snorkeling, because your whole body is atrophied. You have no energy. It's a terrible plan. That was super difficult. I didn't almost die, but it was awful. I do not recommend. All right, Antalya is the new harbor that is unlocked. The resource market is questionable for food. It's okay for gas. Large cabin and, hey, more restrooms. And another ship is available. Cool. At said place, we just barely exceeded expectations, which is still great. Stellar. We used about half of our fuel and half of our food. And, of course, we made the extra bonus, which is very nice. There are no weather effects or storms or anything of that nature at this particular stage. Isn't that water lovely? It's very, very nice. I will say there is something different about being deep out or far out in the ocean and looking at water than looking at it just at, like, beaches and things of that nature. There's just something different about it. I'm thinking it's... I'm trying to remember if it's been like over... Has it been over 20? Yeah, it's been over 20 years since I've been on a cruise. I think the water's just more clear. It's like much more blue, where I find around a lot of ports and a lot of like beaches and stuff, the water is oftentimes green and sometimes not as clear. It's not muddy, but it's not transparent. It's somewhat translucent. So getting like just clear blue, like transparent water where you can see super far down, it's a really cool thing. For me, at least, Jung, that is very true. All right, let's take a look. Cruise planner. I think we're gonna actually head here, so this is gonna work out for us just fine. It's a pretty short one. It's gonna be almost a day. Yeah, this is fine. From the cruise, I'm gonna go to build mode. What do we have available? Crew cabins, fitness room. That might be more cost efficient for us. It's going to take almost all of our money, but we might be able to make it work. The pub, we already have the pub. Cabins. I don't think I'm going to add any additional cabins. I don't know that we have the room. I don't know if we have room for the fitness room. So I'm going to have to go take a look at that. I think it's too, yeah, it's too big. So, it will increase the happiness overall. Oh, here's where we can upgrade our ship, just to see what's available. A medium ship is available for 1,500, or sorry, 15,000. We clearly don't have enough money for that. Oh, this war of money. Gotcha. Someone cut the cruise ship in half. Yep, we're just sailing on half a cruise ship. Good times. Alright, what do I want to do here? You know what? I'll be able to make it fit. Let's see if I can finagle this in here. I don't think so. I think it's just too small. Would this fit here? It would fit there. Okay, so is there anything else I can do to make this work? Not really. You guys are all wedged up against everything. Yeah. Yeah. Now, to be fair... I don't have enough money to do it. If I were... what cabins do they have? They only have the small cabins. If I were to get a large cabin... Here, that would... You see how the large cabin's a little bit bigger than than two of the, or a little bit smaller than two of these. It's a little bit bigger than the normal one. If I put a large cabin here, see, it still isn't going to work. We wouldn't be able to wedge. We'd have to start replacing a lot of these with large cabins, which is expensive. I think I'm going to sell it. I want the thing on, so we're going to have one less passenger this time around. It hurts me to do it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So that's 1,000 to place it, 800 to sell it. So we lost a little bit of money overall on that, which I guess is fine. Let's go back to the harbor real quick. Did we look at this? Nothing's going on there. I don't know if we had to do that first or not. All right, fitness room. This is best we got. There we go. It's lovely. Look at it. It's great. Old kettlebells, a couple balance balls, some yoga mats. Yeah, it's fine. That is gonna increase our need for crew though, so we're not gonna have as many folks sitting around, which is good because, well, hopefully this works out. We'll see. I did want to try to upgrade something. I don't know what I want to try to upgrade. Well, let's just see what upgrading costs. So we go here. Upgrade the diner. Oh, it's not as expensive as I thought it was going to be. That's great. I like that a lot. Can we upgrade the engine? No. We can't upgrade the bridge either, or the stairs, of course. Makes no sense. All right. The cabin quality, though, we can upgrade. That's okay. The fuel usage goes up by upgrading. I guess because there's, like, nicer things in there. It's a little bit heavier. Kind of makes sense. I think I'm going to do one cabin, probably this one. Oh, it's really expensive. Because it's a fancier cabin. Still going to do it, I think. Or I could just do both of these. Let's do the pub first. Yeah, I think I'm going to go that route. Sounds really bad if you had any... Fitness room sound... No. An arcade with things that you get in that move and sway. It was like downhill racer thing that you would get in. You would like lay into it. And it was like on like some sort of bungee thing. Oh, and for some reason, like the arcade was free. All right. When we were at port, it was free. So you could play to your heart's content. My father and I were down there. We were having a good time. And then the ship set sail. And we were doing that. My dad and I were racing. All of a sudden, he just looks over and he sees my racer thing crashing into a wall repeatedly. He's like, and he looked over. He's like, "What are you doing? What? Hello? Where did you go?" And I just like, I got off the thing and just kind of flopped onto the floor and was like, "Oh God!" I was so sick. It was the worst possible thing that could have happened, and that set the tone for the entire adventure. It was horrible. I do not recommend. It was hilarious though. It's a good story. All right, I don't think I'm going to change anything for the pricing or the advertisement. We're gonna roll with it. We are selling one less ticket. Let's hope that the entertainment factor brings stuff up. To meditate, bouncing on the waves away. There you go. All right. Okay, we sold everything. That's great. Resource market. We definitely need to up our provisions. I'm going to go 400 here. And 2,500 fuel? Now, if you run out of fuel, you lose. It's bad. You get lost at sea, and that's, I believe, game over. It used to be game over. I'm not sure if it still is. I think it still is. Good times. All right. I believe it is time for us to go. We already checked this. This is good. Let's kick it. Yep. I think everybody can stay in their spots. We might have to switch out some of the chefs, or the cooks. Oh, also we gotta add the people into the yoga room. All right, let's go take a look at what our crew is up to. Okay, so these are all the available people. In the engine room, how are you doing, Diana? You're a little bit banged up. Well, not banged up, but you're a little bit... also, what do we need for the fitness room? Organization, safety, and service. Ooh, that's a lot. You don't have the safety. You got the service. You know what? I'm going to put Diana as one of our fitness instructors. Okay. Let's go. That also means that we need to get somebody in the engine room. This doesn't scroll as well as it should for some reason. Maybe it's because I was over the people. Like right here, nothing's happening. If I scroll over here, it works. It's probably because I'm over the people. And you could also use the slider, which is really good. I like having the options for that. All right. Okay, who's in the bridge? Let's take a look at the bridge. Bridge. It's Heinz. Heinz is good. He just got in there. He's fine. Yeah, he's 100%. So I don't need to do anything with him. Let's go take a look at the pub. Should be good as well. We just replaced the pub people. All right. The diner. These guys should be fine. Okay, you're a little bit tired, Roberto. There's not really anything I want to do with you. I think I might just set you aside. So Roberto, we're gonna probably replace. I don't know which one you are. Can I? That does. I don't need the zoom. What is this gonna do? Oh, we can zoom into the person itself. Alright, I gotcha. Okay, it's not there. So you're one of the cooks at the diner. Okay. I'm gonna unassign you there. I'm just gonna let Roberto chill. What's going on with you? They're also not very good at anything. And are you the other? Yeah, you're the other cook. All right, so I'm gonna let you chill as well. Okay, what do we have for Deborah? Deborah's fine. Heinz, of course, is fine. Okay, so we're gonna go back up here. We need to get. We have another Roberto, the gastronomy master himself. Let's throw him into the mix. Klaus, Jean, and what do we have for organization? 3. I think I'm gonna put you as all right. Yeah, so Raphael, you're gonna be this guy. Klaus, how's your engineering? 2. Jean. All right, Klaus, you're the engineer. Good luck. Please don't let us like fail and fall off. It'll be fine. All right, I think that works. Safety and service. Yep, that works. Jean's well-to-do there. All right, everybody's where they need to be. Ish. Everybody's kind of where they need to be. Oh, look, they all just changed in the middle of the... Are they going to teleport? There they go. I think I'm going to kick us off at the... Ooh, I want to make the money first. All right, we're gonna make the money first. I always want to go initially and get our like happy hour and stuff immediately, but I don't. All right, let's see what's going on here. Yoga also increases by the 5%. Yoga 2. Ooh, what is yoga 2? I don't know, but I think we're gonna increase that by 6%. Now we'll also do 5%. Why not? All right, I want the 90s. I'm gonna put them both up to 6. People are not gonna be super happy. Well, it says +5 happiness, and the cost goes up. Special flow yoga. Interesting. That seems like I'm just gonna make more money, or does it cost me that much money to make it happen? It probably costs me that much. It's not the price; it's the cost. Okay, that makes sense. All right, boys and girls, get to starting your shoving food in your face. By the way, there are no bathrooms. Apologies, and so sorry about your luck. Oh, thanks for downward facing your dog, buddy. Appreciate you. Just super excited. Were you just running in place? I think you were. Oh, your bladder is... You're good. Your bladder's good, but for how long? Oh, we have a problem. Where's our problem? Captain, stop pooping on the poop deck. The poop deck's not even there. Oh, gosh. That zoom in is so slow. Is this the poop deck? I think that's the poop deck. I don't know. The captain just seems to like pooping everywhere for some strange reason. Okay, and... Oh, you guys are both actually incredible. Arcadio Strawberry. Guess what, buddy? You are officially our cleanser of the dirt. If I can find you again. Versus, where are you? Aha, up top. I think all the unassigned people are at the top by default. Alright, I'm going to kick happy hour off right now because nobody's there. Doesn't feel good to do that. I'm going to do it anyway. Can we increase? No, we can't. I like how happy hour is also 2 hours long. For some reason, that makes me happy. Oh, dear Lord in heaven. Alright. Alright. Stuff burst into flames. Who are you again? Robert. Robert, buddy. You need to come put this fire away. Put it in your pocket or something. Anytime you're ready, Robert. Jeez. Are you concerned that you saw a fire, sir? Oh, no, you got hurt by the fire. Okay, we should probably heal you. Mr. Strawberry, please come take care of the injured individual who's just trying to sleep it off. I do appreciate that. Alright, it's time. We're starting our program. The new evolved version of Yoga. I do not believe you can name things. Can you name people in this? I can't remember. I don't know if I ever even tried it. I don't think so. I think they have a name. I'll check next time we can hire someone. I feel like I did see that, but also I don't remember that being a thing at the same time. What's wrong with you? Didn't somebody come to heal you? Isn't that like what they were? Roberto, go heal him or something. Oh, stuff's starting to fall apart now. Okay. Oh, you didn't heal the guy. You just decided to clean the room. Who are you? You're Strawberry. Well, buddy, you gotta clean and fix some stuff here. Early in the morning, what to do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? The heck was that? I swear I just saw like a velociraptor on the ship for a second. What in the world was that? Okay, you're not done yet. Get back over here. Come here. Alright, the strawberry man is doing strawberry things. What else is wrong? What's wrong with you? Oh, you're lost. Oh, come on. Berto, someone got lost in the pub. Please go and deal with that. Almost done, Daryl? Daryl Strawberry? No, nothing. Alright. Oh my god, you guys are filthy this time around. What is wrong with you? Alright, I think happy hour... We did this already? We did happy hour. We gotta feed people now. Food. Food hour. Happy food. Happy meals? I don't know. It's fine. Okay. Now. Clean and fixes Roberto. Clean and fix this. Arcadio. Everything's kind of working. Stuff's all starting to fall apart at this point. Alright. Still have a multitude of things that we need to... Didn't something else break down here? I thought it did. Alright, which one are you? You're Roberto. Alright, Roberto, come up here. And do that. And Strawberry, come over here. Never mind the person's in the bathroom at the time. It's fine. It's totally fine. Everything's okay. We're nearly there. No, no, you're not done yet. There's more. Didn't you just clean these rooms? What is wrong with these people? What are they doing to the beds? They like go out into the sea and then just come back in and just like roll around in the bed and then leave again? Like, what are they doing? Are they vomiting? This pub is being way too effective. They're getting people drunk, they're coming back, they're vomiting in their beds, and then it's just a big mess. Oh, dear Lord, what's happening? Oh, good. Our engine's gonna... Oh, he's fixing the engine. Good for you. Thank you. That's great. Oh, I think we failed. I don't think we made it. I think we're just short. I think this is slightly bigger than that. Oh, well, still stellar, though. It's close. All right, we're burning through over half. And we're back here once again with our adventure. 8,400 monies. We might be able to build a bathroom this time. Won't that be fun? I think I'm going to try to make it to Messina. Maybe. Or we could try... No. Yeah, I'm going to go back here. That's where we're going. It's going to be a bigger cruise. We're going to have a lot more problems, most likely. Go back to the harbor real quick. Fix these rooms. Gosh, what's wrong with these people? It was the outline of a person who turned into the dinosaur shape. Okay. Yeah, that was, I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, what the heck was that? Alright, what do we have available here? Stairs. Nothing. Aha! Bathroom. That's huge. That's so big. People probably want to use the bathroom at some point. Well, darn it. How much is that? 5,000. It's so expensive. Alright, well... I suppose, especially since we're going on a longer cruise, I should sell some stuff. Yeah. Alright, but I think we got the larger cabin that we can maybe squeeze in there. Yeah, there we go. Look at it. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. We don't have a lot of money. We now have a bathroom. Look. We've come such a long way. And we only lost one more passenger out of all that. Good technically. I think I'm going to. I kind of wish I did something different there to start with. I don't think I can move stuff around now. So what I would have liked to have done, again, this is just for me. This is a fancier, nicer room. Probably move it over here as opposed to right next to the engine room. I did leave a slight gap, but still feel like it might have been a smarter or nicer play to do it the other way. It's fine. It would be nice. Maybe it's something that could be added later. Maybe this is kind of the whole point, is you have to plan ahead as much as you can. And then when you do change things out, you know, sometimes you're just gonna have to let stuff go. But it'd be nice to have like a building, like a hold, like you can put all your buildings over here and then like reselect the ones that you have and move them around, as opposed to only being able to do like one at a time. I think that'd be nice, but again, it might defeat the whole point. Because again, cutthroat management world. And I get that. All right. I don't really think there's anything else we can do. We don't have a whole bunch of money, which is slightly terrifying. So good for us. Crew, I think we're just going to leave the crew where it's at. I don't think I have anybody I particularly dislike or think needs to be replaced. Could probably get some cheaper people, honestly, from here that do a better job, but we're going to stay with our crew. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like you can rename them. So, there you have it. All right, crew's staying. And we have everything set. The VIP ticket price is going to go up, as is the all-inclusive. And once again, we're going with the flyers and the newspaper ad. It's going to be tough, but we're going for it. We got the capital for that, which is nice. Hopefully, after the resource market, we're still sitting pretty good. What's that in the background going there? What are these? Huh. I don't know. Let's say 250. Let's say 3,000. Sadly, the food price was the thing that was the most expensive there. The 3,000 fuel was less than 250 food by almost half. It's fine. It's fine. All right. I wonder what's highlighted back there. I don't know. Oh, it's just our engine from when we were looking at it before, I guess. Okay, I think we're good to go. We already did the ship services. We repaired the rooms that needed the repair. And it's time to set sail once more. Alright, this is going to be a bit of a longer cruise this time around. But I think it'll be fine. Alright, everybody's kind of moving around. Let's pause and see who's doing what they're supposed to and what they're not supposed to and what we can do about it. How is the captain? Start with that. How are you doing, Captain? I think you're good. I don't think we need to switch you out. Let's check out the engine room. Klaus, how you doing? I think you're okay for now as well. Diner, you're fine, you're fine. I think we're fine to start. But I think everybody else is going to need a little bit of... I think we're going to have to swap people as we go. Probably about midway through. Switch them out and see how it goes. And thankfully, Roberto, incredible at gastronomy. He'll be a great chef. And you're pretty good at gastronomy as well. So, yeah. Yeah, it'll work. And then we'll be able to move people into various different roles. All right, I think that works for me. Why is this still glowing? Okay. Because I guess, again, we probably had it selected from before. You know what? I think we're just going to kick this off right away. We're going to start this special flow yoga. And folks, if they want to come in and do it, they can do it right away. Classes start as soon as... See, we set out to sail, and then we do the class. And the people were falling all over each other and everything else. And they're like, oh my gosh, I can't control it. It's great. So, like, my wife had talked about wanting to go on a cruise, maybe. And my parents were going to actually take us all on a cruise. But now, I don't know. There's, like, scuttlebutt about not going and this and that. And my wife's like, I don't really want to go on a cruise. And I'm like, what? Because she really liked the idea back in the day. And I'm like, you know, I will go and be sick for a week for you. It's fine. Or however long the cruise is going to be. Like, I am okay with that, as long as you have a good time, because she had never been on a cruise, and it's something that she had expressed interest in. Now, the unfortunate reality is she now no longer wants to do it. I'm not sure why, but my wife has bad knees. She's had surgery on both knees, and just has a lot of problems and issues with her knees. And the more I'm thinking about it, the boat does rock. It's a completely different way that you have to control yourself and move around. It might just be a terrible idea to bring her on a cruise. And I didn't think of that before, so maybe it's a good idea that she's not so keen to do it anymore. You think the normal amount of passengers for a cruise ship is 3,000? Must be the world's smallest cruise ship in the world. I feel like that's a bit redundant, Jung. No, there's actually quite a variety of different sized ships, though this is a bit small. I don't know what just happened there. The dinosaur thing showed up and go, oh, the world? I don't know. Oh, they change clothes depending on what action they want to take. Okay, that makes sense, sort of. They just do it in the middle of a restaurant, though. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but, you know, it's fine, probably. Nobody's wanting to go under the keel right now. We got time this time around. This is not the same as the others. You gonna clean that up? There you go. The captain hasn't pooped on anything lately. That's probably good. Alright, I think I'm gonna do the free, or not the free service, but the buy one, get one situation. Let that kick out. We got our 17 folks on the ship. They're leveling up, though. Our people are getting better at their jobs. Look, just hanging out. Oh, what's with the face? What is your problem? Why you have angry face? Why you have angry face, friend? Be happy. I mean, he's not like unhappy. Maybe he's a criminal. Maybe he's running from the law. I don't know. Who can say? It's not my job to ask. Alright, I think it's time for happy hour. Let's kick it off. Alright, there's dirt somewhere. Let's go clean it. Nobody's even in that room. How did that happen? Roberto, you're cleaning the dirt this time, buddy. Anyone getting super tired, exhausted at this point? Let's actually take a look at the crew. How are you guys doing? Diner. Oh, yeah, you're ready to go. Oh, it tells us here that the servers. Cook. Okay, it looks like he cleaned up what he had to clean up. All right, let's switch out the cooks then. Server cook. Why are you there? And a wait, we have 2 Roberto Marmellos? How did I not see this before? No. Have you ever seen them in the same place at the same time? See, this way we always have a Roberto Marmello to handle things. We keep swapping them out. We do need to swap out the servers here soon. Is anybody good at... Oops. Is anybody good at service? Let's go take a look at the Capitan. Hines, you good at service? Deborah, you good at service? You're in the diner, sorry. Klaus. Oh, Klaus is really good at service. Alright. Klaus, get over here into the service zone. Okay, Patrick, Robert. You could do the service thing too, but your astronomy is already so low, that's probably going to cause you some issues. But, alright, we already looked at Patrick. What about the folks in the fitness room? Oh, you use service. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Well, Roberto, you're going back in. Service. Patrick, how's your engineering? It's not great. Well, guess what? Deal with it. Oh, wait, never mind. You're fine. Deborah, you go deal with the engineering. Much better at it than me. Service. We could maybe replace one of the fitness people with Raphael. His organization's terrible and the safety's not great, but potentially. Alright, Raphael. Go hang out down there. Diana, I got nothing for you. You're even better at engineering. Who's currently in the engine room? That's fine. All right, this is fine. This will work for now. I think everybody's actually doing a job, so fine. Yeah, I know you guys are gonna be tired. You're gonna have to just deal with it for a little bit. Alright. We're about 59% through. Let's see what we can do now. Crew members should have had a little bit of time to recover. I know. Kind of shoving them all around a bit here. Fitness room, bridge. He's getting tired. Diana, I think you could take over the bridge again. Diana's back as captain. Yay! Everybody rejoice. All right, Patrick, what do we want you to do? We'll send you back in, and you can handle this. What's your organization like? All right, bartender Jean. You're definitely not ready to go. Because the bartenders use service too. Yeah. Hines, what's your good? Oh, you're perfect for that. All right, from captain to bartender. You're our guy. And Iris, you're just not having a good time either. Okay, but I think this person's actually fine, right, Raphael? Yeah, but our bartender's not. Christopher, we need somebody to step up and take over for you. What's our fitness guy looking like? Who's got the best with the service? How all of your gastronomies are just garbage, huh? Dang. Maybe I'll make Jean the engineer. Was Deborah the engineer before? I can make her the... I can make her the organization, service, and yeah, that works. All right. Deborah's down there, and I guess everybody's okay. Nothing terrible's happening now. I've cycled the right people in the right roles. I'll take it. Who are my... Oh, I don't know yet. So who are my sleepy peeps? Oh, we got a stinky bed. We gotta go, or a broken bed or something. I don't know. We gotta go fix it. Iris, good luck. We're all counting on you. Okay, everybody is where they should be. Everybody's doing stuff. Hey, people seem to enjoy what's going on. This guy's having a hard time deciding what he wants to do. Alright, I like seeing the people repairing their various things. Something's broken back there. He's fixing it. I like that. There's our Velociraptor attack person again. Alright, we do need our server fixed. I think we can probably manage that right now. Let's see. Robert, gastronomy, and... Okay, so who do we... Yeah, alright. Roberto. Christopher says he's got it. He just needed a short break, and he's ready to get in there and do things. All right, everybody's back up and running once again. Feels good. There goes just this casual raft there with a little I surrender, and I'm also in a tent. Yeah, what's fine. We just ignore them. They didn't pay money to get on the crew. Oh no. We're not going to make it. We're going to fail. This is perfect. This is a baby ship, but it can grow much. The captain is hired, and the ship types are named already, although not... only US, so maybe something in the future patch. There you go. This is perfect. This is the perfect way to end the stream, is failing. This was not intentional, but oh, okay, so you don't just completely end at this point. I wanted to see what happened. I was going to do it, and then I forgot that I was going to do it, and then it just turned out that I was bad at math, so it's great. All right, you have run out of fuel, and you cannot continue the cruise. Either buy more fuel or be towed away to the nearest harbor. Failing to buy fuel will result in losing the income from the cruise and a lot of reputation. So they kind of hijack you, and fuel is not expensive. I could have bought an extra 2,000 or 3,000 fuel for the same, like 3,000 or 4,000 fuel for the same price as this. So you definitely don't want to run out of fuel. But it's good to see that it's no longer just the game over at that point. That's cool though. I like that. We're gonna run out of fuel again. We're not gonna make it. Oh no. Who's in here? We need better people. We need better people in those spots, because we're failing. What is your engineering skill, sir? Sir, where did you go to engineering class at? Oh God, it's terrible. This is great. Oh no. Who? One of y'all need to become better engineers. Who do we have? I know I got a 4 somewhere. Oh, we got a 5. Diane, guess what? You're being demoted to the engineer now. Surprise! I need a captain though. Iris, are you a captain? You'll do. Probably better than what was there before. All right, yeah, this is great. Oh boy. So here's the various different laws of not physics, but the laws of the lay of the land here. So you can hover over all these. You can see what like skill priority they have and so on and so forth, which is great. But you also get to see the result of the skills. So, skill bonus. Decreases fuel usage by the ship. Captain, super important. Engineer. Decreases the fuel usage of the ship. Engineers, super important. The higher their respective skill is, the more that is affected. Having swapped in some of the lesser good people to do jobs, did kind of cause us some cataclysmic problems there with our fuel. Good stuff. All right. Increases the passenger happiness from using the restaurant. The servers probably, do the same. For the pub and happiness. Yep. So really the engineer and the captain, you want to make sure have really good skills if you're going to be pushing the envelope when it comes to the fuel. We're going to spend another 1,000 to get another 100 fuel or another 1,000 fuel. Oh, and we have a fire, too. Cool. Fire while everything is going down. It's pretty much picture perfect here. Extinguish the fire, Jean. That's your job, buddy. I will be fine. Oh, it just went out quickly. All right, we are going to make it, but it costs extra 2,000 to get to where we wanted to go. It's not ideal. You want to make sure you're careful with that. Dirty items. I'm just going to leave it until we get to port and let it get fixed. But we're pretty much out of time for the stream anyway, so let's just kind of reconcile what happens here. Career level up, not too shabby or shabby. Keep working hard and you might actually get it somewhere in life. Arr. All right, cool. And Cagliari is our new port of call. And food, fuel, 3 crew members are available to hire there. We have a man, a woman restaurant, gym, and elevators. We can get rid of our horrible, horrible stairs, which are gigantic and just kind of obnoxious. But the elevators have their own problems if we were indeed to go that route. But that's cool. We crushed it, by the way. Happiness of just under 3 stars. We did 3.5, over 3.5. It's pretty good. Reputation went up a lot, despite us running out of fuel. And stellar. We used a whole bunch of fuel. 8,000. We only, I think, had like 6,000 and some change. And we went through most of our food as well. We got the 3,000 bonus, so on and so forth. All right, and there you have it. We have 11,000 cash monies sitting there ready to go. And that's kind of the game loop, folks. So if you like what you saw, well, there's definitely more of it to be had. There are, like I said, there are 2 different ship types, 3 different sizes of each ship. There's a bunch of different rooms, ones that you've seen, ones that you haven't seen yet, and various different places that you'll be able to go to. And at said places, you'll be able to get different crew, you'll be able to get different rooms you can add into your ship, and so on and so forth. And yeah, that's Cruise Ship Manager in a nutshell. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I have been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. I want to thank you all for stopping by. Take care of yourselves, enjoy the game, and I'll see you next time.